Hello, everyone. Um, I hope everybody had a great day and every day. Um, I have a few messages, and this one, I feel sorry about. I came across, and you know, as I came across this, I heard a few things. But anyway, um, it's about an influencer. Now, thing is, you know, it was like, how much they were talking about, how much. And I guess she did good with everybody, helped people and whatever. I don't know much about her, but I do know that she was doing stuff behind the scenes also. She got wrapped up, and it's some type of a company. Apparently, people are trying to get them off because all they do is bully people. They try to, they pinpoint certain ones and they start bullying them and all that. I don't know the name of the company, but it's, I don't know, lip something. I don't know. Anyway, um, but like I said, I'm told that she did do stuff, one while she was pregnant, and um, behind the scenes with these others. Um, anyway, apparently, she was saying how much you need to protect yourself and, especially around this, the eclipse and all that. Well, the thing is, I guess it caught up to her because what she was doing behind the scenes, and others are saying that she had postpartum, and that's nothing to play with. But it affected her because of what she was doing. They found, tarot cards, candles in her place, black feathers and whatever. Whatever that stands for, I don't know. I don't do any of that. Um, I know enough about magic and whatever. I don't play with it. But anyway, she took lives of innocent ones because I don't know who, you know, she said she on one article, they were saying how much she spoke about her shaman, roots and all that. Well, I'm part, I have some that, was shaman, and that's all I'm going to get into. But, I had good ones. And yes, they taught how to protect and all that. But I don't know who she was talking to, to tell that it was the end of the world with this eclipse. But besides the case, she knew something was up. I wish that she, tried to get help, but no one knows what snapped. She killed her boyfriend, took her kids, went down the highway or wherever, and slowed down, but threw them out of the car. The baby passed away, but the other one, so far, I don't know what happened, but that one survived. But she kept going and hit something, and, well, she passed away too. The thing is, you have to know who you're speaking to in spirit. And before you tell people, this is why people panic and everything, because of theories and whatever is out there. I try to, not see all that. Or, ask, God or whoever I speak to, okay, what is going on? Is this just to, get hype or whatever? Well, she fell for it. So I don't know why she had the idea of trying to, okay, everyone, thinking that it was the end of the world. Now, if you truly believed all that, or, whatever, and if you truly believed in your faith and God, He wouldn't have had it to be the end of the world, especially for, innocent ones and good ones. But I mean, I don't know much about this, but I was supposed to, bring that up, especially if you're an influencer, before you do all that, tell people, protect and whatever, but you don't do that, and you know that you're not protected because you're doing things behind the scenes. I mean, to me, it was nice that, this person did try to protect others, but she didn't protect herself. Anyway, I send lots of healing and prayers to the families. And the other thing is that I was told, I don't know if it's for every single one, but anyway, I'm told that it will be done if you're the ones who tried to harm in any way, go against your family in any way, you do or hire to do to anyone to block them from love, money, health, off them, or do anything to have them lose anything, be alone, or whatever it may be. As already, these ones are feeling it. And they're the ones who ruin their own bloodline. He will apparently, as I said, don't do things what you don't want back that you've done to others. Or as the saying goes, being on a porch alone, old, thinking, why didn't I listen to signs or do things differently? Because by doing all all that for your gain in jealousy, anger, or whatever, for, you'll be that one on that porch or whatever, alone. But the thing is, when you decide to do right, and then whoever finally forgives you, you already wasted that energy and your time for what? Knowing you started to do good, you'll be alone, and others seeing how you changed to do right. But you didn't move on, though, from ones whoever you done to, still watching, or whatever, to be in their business. Instead of doing what you're supposed to and doing right with others in a fresh start. With family or ones you don't know what you tried or did. Was the cherry or fudge, on top? Whatever you put last, for it to be done. It's one thing. It's bad going, to harm ones for no reason when you know them. When it came down to ones you don't know and family, that was the last part of done. Again, ask yourself, do I want to waste what's out there to torment, do magic, ruin, etc., etc.? You all know what you do. That's, all uncalled for. to others. Well, you'll be that one on a porch alone or in prison alone for life or whatever, how long. You know, when you had the chance to, you know, what you had to do in life, what you could have done to make it better, helped someone, or whatever it may be. Now you're only seeing what others are doing instead of you making it, you know, making a difference also. I saw a movie once, and I think it was Clint Eastwood, but I saw it years, I think when I was younger. And I don't remember why he said it, but he was laughing in the movie. He said, you shoulda, coulda in one hand, but a donut in the other. So if you know what movie that is, I don't know, tag me this way. I can find out, because I really did like that movie. And, there was some humor in it. But, you know, instead of being that person to do wrong, why don't you try making a difference and stop wasting energy, especially trying to get other people's energy? Because in my other videos, I said, trying to get other people's energy, you don't know what you're getting. And you continue to get other people's energy, and you don't know about it, the energy. Do you know what that could do? It's like the karma that's returning back to you. You're doing all kinds of stuff to others, sending and, disturbing all these entities and whatever back, to people to do whatever, and thinking it's funny and all that. Especially, you're doing it to chosen ones and of God's children. Thing is, you all get pissed off because we handled it. But when it's coming back to you, you can't handle it. It's like, you're trying to, feed off of energy and whatever. You could have, fed off of somebody's energy when they were trying to get others off of them. So now you have the person that you're trying to get the energy off of, plus the ones that they were trying to get off of them, now you got it all on you. I mean, that person's like, wow, okay, now I don't have to get it. Hey, now, come here. Sorry. I mean, you did that person a favor. Got all the energy off of them that didn't belong and didn't get permission. So now you'll know what it's like, you know, people getting in your business without permission and doing things, well, you did it to yourself, so I guess you gave yourself permission to get everything returned. I mean, I just don't get it where it takes less time to be nice to people, to help people. And as in my other videos, everyone has a purpose, everyone has a gift in their own field that they're supposed to be in. But you also have to work at it too. You know. Now, the thing is, you were brought, I'm just saying, and yes, this is all, warning and all that. But, I know what it's like, being abused verbally and, people coming up to me, you know, I don't know, they got pissed off, but I happened to be there and I got either punched or slapped, whatever. I know what it's like. But why would you do it to others instead of correcting it or solving it? And that's by, okay, people need to start speaking up. Now, being, an abusive relationship or whatever, household, whatever, or I don't know. You always make a plan. You tell, ones that that whoever don't know to help you come up with a plan. You go to the authorities or, to help you catch the person. You don't confront because that will only make them even more mad. I've seen it so many times. There's always a way to solve something. you know, we need to start making new. I mean, keeping the old traditions, but, the good ones, and make, spirit, whoever, especially our ancestors, proud of us. They are so proud of us and trying to help us, because some, you know, we, you know, we don't, or we don't know how to see the bigger picture of, okay, well, you know, stay away from this one, stay away from whatever. Or, oh, okay, that's a good plan. You get what I mean? They see everything, they hear everything. So they try to send us as many signs until they literally you know, force us. Like if you're walking on one side of the street, but they want you to go to the other side because something's going to fall or whatever. You need to pay attention at all times. They see everything, and they're trying to give every one of us ideas how to make it better. And again, instead of butt heading or head butting or whatever that saying is, you know, oh, my idea is better. No, like if you're in a company or whatever, okay? Instead of doing all that, why don't you solve it and actually listen to each other? And like I said, you might have the same idea, but you're saying it a different way. And there might be, if you add it, why don't you combine them? Maybe that's what you have to do in order for it to be the best. I mean, you can, if it resonates or whatever, that made my day. You get what I'm saying? That also made my day. I'm not telling people what to do, how to feel, or whatever. I just say what I'm told and what could happen to ones that, are karmic, toxic, whatever. But that doesn't mean that I'm talking personally about you. I don't know who it's for. And again, unless I'm told, as the saying goes, well, I'm an adult now. You can't tell me what to do. Well, I'm not telling you what to do. But if you're an adult or you're a child and you are, following the adult patterns that the child knows that is wrong, well, who's the adult? That's sad that the child, I mean, I'm happy that the child knew better than the adult. I don't care how old you are, but you're supposed to, teach what's right to a child, but also you can learn from a child too. So it doesn't matter what age you are. And with some, everyone, you know, is a person, human. Doesn't matter what, I don't know how you would say it. I don't know. You could be purple, you could be green. It doesn't matter what color you are, what nationality you are, what religion you are. Because all religions are different. There's only one God, but you have different names, like I said. As long as you're praying to, Jesus or, God or, spirit that is telling you the truth and what's right, we're the same. Doesn't matter. So what I don't get is why can't, I'm not saying everybody should get along or should, be perfect or whatever. But it's getting out of hand. That it's all over the place, that we give messages out that you need to let go, say in a relationship or marriage, whatever, when you know that it's not going to work if you go to, counseling, whatever. You know that isn't the right person. I mean, you might had great or whatever for a while, but it could also mean that, okay, well, now it's getting out of hand or whatever. The right one is coming. But don't get that twisted either. Everyone has their ups and downs. It's how you solve it. Because, you can have a small argument with, someone that God chose for you, a disagreement or whatever. That doesn't mean, I'm going to go cheat. We had an argument. Or I'm going to divorce you or break up with you. No. Especially if it's who God chose for you. It's what happens after you make up. I'm just joking. No. That can actually be solved. I'm not saying, you're going to be arguing all the time. No, not in some, like, relationships or whatever, or marriage or whatever. That's different. You will know. But like I said, I mean, I'm seeing a lot of, results and everything that are good. And, ones that I know that was involved in my situation, there's only a few left. But like I said, it's time to bring back faith and believe in God and, Jesus and our ancestors, our spiritual team, to make the world a better place. Everyone can get along. And, if you have a disagreement or whatever, that's also normal. But like I said, if you can't, sit down right then and there with the disagreement, you walk away and then you come back and then you figure it out how to solve it. When you walk away, you might come up with something. This way, when you come back, you'll say, well, I, you know, thought of this. I thought of this. Oh, okay, let's combine it. Whatever, how it might be. It depends. That's not up to me. It's up to, how your spiritual team or ancestors or God or Jesus, the universe, whoever guide you to give you that idea, or you get the idea. And I know you get what I mean. I'm tired of people think that, getting revenge on people, harming people, or whatever is funny. It's a game and it's easy. And, you know, nothing will come out of it with me. I won't get caught. Oh, nothing will happen. Yeah, okay. I don't know who told people that. If you didn't get caught, right away or whatever, thing is, you should be worried. Truthfully. Because if you continued, all that is being added. And whatever was added and what you did or whatever, you don't know how it's going to turn out. So you either, okay, you did something, make it right. or turn yourself in, say, hey, okay, maybe you have to pay a fine or something, whatever. Get it done and over with. Make it right. But if you harm someone and actually, off them, you need to pay time for that because you chose to harm someone and, made them, go to spirit when it wasn't their time. That you had no right thinking that, it was up to you. You know, and again, I'm not telling people to be perfect. I'm not telling people, oh, you have to be a goody two shoe, whatever, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not saying that. But remember how you started out and you are where you are, that you did work to get there, but not where you are because you did, you know, stole or did magic to steal or whatever you did to gain all of it with not doing anything. That's different. And you started out being like whoever you're doing it on. Well, if you didn't like being there and you made it out or whatever, why do it to someone else and prevent them from doing what you did? Like I said, everyone has a spot, wherever that may be. It's, not that if they are higher than you or whatever, it's not that they're better or whatever. That's where they're supposed to be and where you're supposed to be. No one should be left behind. No one should, or anyone, should be hungry, should be whatever, homeless, whatever. So, to do right, tell the truth, is way better than doing wrong and lying. Because doing wrong and lying won't get you anywhere. And if it did, quicker it will fall down. And the truth and doing right will win anyway. make things fun for yourself or for others, that's might be, going through something, but too afraid to speak about it, or, you know, because, oh, if I speak about it, they're going to take my kids, they're going to, you know, uh, do something against me because they know whatever you told them. It's wrong to put people in fear. And lying and making up stories or whatever to put people in fear. Especially if, they're not at that where they are supposed to be and believes what people say instead of asking, my father, or researching, or listening to that feeling, of, okay, whatever, how you get the sign. So, like I said in my other videos, ow, wait a minute. Like I said in my other videos, God is putting his foot down. Well, all of spirit and the underworld are putting their foot down because, one, they're tired of, you know, being disturbed. And in the meantime, we're here, and like I said, they're all up there trying to help us. Well, we should help them too and start speaking up and, what's that saying, nipping it in the butt, you know, to teach these people lessons. You know, as in punishment, as in, uh, well, you need to pay this all back, or, well, you need to go to jail for a couple days, or whatever. Not in revenge. You don't need to do any of that to harm or whatever. That's what God does. Because he rules everything. Jesus rules. So, I'll probably come on again. I don't know. It depends on what they, give me or whatever. Um, but I hope everyone has a great day. And I hope this helps someone. I mean, that's what I'm here for. You know, especially when I give messages, I'll just blurt it all out, and, you know, um, and if it doesn't make sense to me, it will to someone else. I used to sit there and try to figure out, you know, how it's supposed to be, but I can't always do that because I don't know who it's for. And again, unless they tell me. So I hope this, like I said, I hope this helps. And sending lots of love and peace around the world. And again, like I said, thank you, all my subscribers and viewers and whatever, hidden help. And shout out to, all the authorities, that protect us and etc., the military, everybody. Thank you. So I'll end it there until I come back. And again, I'll hand over the video to the one who is putting it all up. But anyway, thank you and ciao.